World Card Game Federation here with another very local match. We're going to be doing this one on my basement table, which sounds hilarious to me too. So, you guys ready for a super over-the-top cheese fest? I know I am. So I'm going to be playing my Android 20, which has become one of those fits like a glove decks. And then, of course, I think the same is true for Andrew. I think as time has gone on, he's gotten continuously better at his Tien deck and refined it further. Again, this is removed by about 2 months, so the deck has actually seen quite a few improvements since then. We find that small things, we talk about action, commodity, I think is what we were trying to use the word. Okay, so clearly I win the roll. Here, I'm going to put out an orange escape, which is great to be able to slip in and out of combat, which is great. Now, am I imagining it, or did I pull 3 combat enders? I did. I had orange escape, blinding energy move, and ball 7. I had 3 combat enders in my hand.
But slightly different.
It's called the love theme, yes. Yes, I know Terminator well enough to know this is called the Terminator love theme.
Oh, darn it, we were still watching Terminator. We're talking about my entirely too deep love for the series. Okay, so it goes over to Andrew. Like I said, I have tools to slip in and out of combat at this point, annoying my opponents to death potentially. The trick about it is, though, I'd actually have to rope-a-dope a couple of hits if you think about it, because I would need to have Andrew use up a little bit of his resources to, for instance, banish like with this level 1 Tien power, search things, get enough cards rolling in play. So he's going to go ahead and pass, rejuvenate. I believe that was a Defiant Challenge that went to the bottom. It goes back to me.
Dang, it's a terrible hand.
Oh, I got a late game hand. You guys, you can see it. Tank Barrage. I forgot what that particular block is called. It makes you destroy a drill. I'm going to say it would be foolhardy. Oh, I declare combat. Apparently, I'm an absolute moron.
This is how this is going down.
I forgot to power up.
About 3 stages.
Okay,
look at your hand.
I'm going to go ahead and pay my power stages, which is pretty sweet. I'm going to take a look at his hand. He's got some neat looking stuff.
Search my deck for a non-style drill and place into the play.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and handle my my level 1 power. Made him lose his stages, viewed his hand, now I'm going to check out my life deck for a non-style drill. Clearly, guys, I think we all know what has to go here. I'm actually going to do a deflection drill, which I don't know. That seems like a really bad idea. It seems like I risked an awful lot by throwing it out early game, because I'm going to need that as time goes on. I have to be able to defend it. And as you guys know, he's just got to land one styled hit with Black Perceptive to knock it out of play. And I can't just use the mastery to grab it back. So I think I might not have been thinking. Aha! See what we were talking about?
Sadly, I stopped it with Swerve.
Okay. Swerve goes away. I gain 2 power stages. I choose not to destroy any drills. Goes back over to me. And let's see what kind of grapes I got going on here. Because my hand is one. I don't know if I want to consume ball 7 that quick. And,
let's see. I'll pass.
Oh, wow. I had the gumption to pass. What a bold move. But it seems like, if you guys know, my friends are awfully terribly tired of, what do they call that, dealing with my Android 20 deck with a tendency to just I get slipperier as the fight goes on.
Joey Walter, Elmer? Joey? Which one did I fight in the tournament? They had to be Joey. So I fought Joey in the tournament.
Oh, it was Elmer Walter. I don't know why I'm misrecalling that. So he ends up banishing. Unfortunately, a Tien's prep gets destroyed, and then he's going to go and search out a Tien's Tri-Beam.
Because he knows how to cheat, so he's like, oh god, this guy's going to cheat.
He's got his
yeah. So I fought Elmer Walter in a regional an awfully long time ago. That guy, for having like a documented history of cheating, had a funny reaction like, I'm going to keep track of your anger for you. I was like, oh, okay. I've never had that happen before. It's like, you're worried about me cheating when you're on the books, cheater? Whatevs, bro.
Oh, you stink. We're going to play this game, aren't we?
Okay, and then I can't believe it, because it was the wisest thing to do. He chooses to end the combat by pass, and gets out of there. He's aware that basically I would either stop his Tien's Tri-Beam or hurl the damage back at him with a deflection drill. So, yeah, there was a lot that could be lost there. He can land a couple of hits on me, potentially, if I didn't have that energy block. But yeah, it would end up being kind of bad. So I'm not really sure. I guess that's probably why I threw deflection out, because I knew I could stop anything he could throw at me. I had one of each kind of block, energy, physical. Okay, he's going to go and declare combat. And oh man, here goes the Tri-Beam. Okay, he is going to go ahead and I'll use deflection drill and force him to mill the 2 that I would have milled for it. That card is consumed, so if you think about it, I might be in real trouble.
So it's what?
4.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take that full in the face, because I'm a real dumb guy, and I took a hit. There we go. He's going to make me go ahead and skip. And he's going to fire off the second shot, which makes me mill some of my cards, losing some key cards falling out of my deck. Apparently I'm a doofus. I take the 4 life cards of damage, wick off a little bit there with some endurance. So I took only 2 total. Skips got unhit from the Tri-Beam, and Andrew's going to go ahead and get his next, I can't think of the word, next action. He's probably going to banish the top. Yeah. And he does. He banishes the top, only lose one of those black protective cards. It's not anything too crazy. Okay, he's going to go ahead and finish his search. And I do apologize, folks. I did just look at my phone. I'm going to put that out there. I'm guilty. Okay, he grabs his Tri-Beam, goes back over to Ball 7. Ball 7, that's where it's at, folks. You see, when you're a giant raging D-bag like me, and you have Android 20, you know when to hold them and when to fold them, and I just folded them. Goes back over to me, and then I go ahead and put out, I cannot remember the name of that card. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take care of some stuff. So remember, I'm going to take care of the targeted rejuve. And I think we actually had to just clarify the order in which all this goes. So I want to say I discard down, then I choose the targeted styled rejuve, which I put back an energy block, and then dismissal is the name of that card. It goes back over to here, and it goes back over to Andrew. And I still have a nice combat ender in play, so that's neat. I haven't quite consumed all my resources. Because that's a funny thing, as the fight goes on, eventually I'll run out of combat enders, because virtually all of them banish after use, or like Ball 7, are only one-shotters. Okay, he's going to go into declare combat, because apparently I need to get my face beat in ASAP.
Shoulder charge.
Woo! Shoulder charge! I think I'm going to take this hit to the face like a doofus. Because I'm trying to see my own hand over here, and I certainly don't recall it from a couple months ago. So, yeah, man. We're going to let Andrew resolve this effect of putting this one on here. Wait for him to do his thing. Okay. Acquisition drill is going to go to the top.
Stop it with orange defense.
Okay, orange defense lets me go ahead and search for a style. Is it a continuous or non-continuous? I forget actually on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and search for a drill, place it into play. Woo! And now I've got all my tools out to be the most raging D-bag version of myself. As we know, when I'm high on my own flatulence, playing Android 20 and dealing with energy attacks, I usually yell stuff like "Come to Papa" and you know, bad stuff like that. Basically, I'm not an easy opponent to fight from just me getting on your nerves. Okay, woo, I did it! I hiding drilled with Orange Escape, put it in play, combat ends, and we are dangerously low on cards that can help to swing this back in my favor with as far as combat enders. So eventually, folks, I'm going to just have to take the beating that's coming to me.
Distracting. Burning Aura.
Okay, Distracting Drill, Burning Aura, Acquisition. We don't bother doing anything like this. So I'm going to end combat. I'm going to target Destruction first, and then add targeted for Destruction. And then it goes back over to Andrew. He's going to draw his 3. I'm going to say he's probably going to get something pretty good. As I recall, he got to stay pretty aggressive throughout this. And my wall of drills is starting to look ugly. And I can just feel off camera my buddy John is just hating on this one.
Enter no effects.
No!
I have no one enterings, of course.
3. What you got?
Does that stop a physical or energy?
That's physical.
So he's just double checking my drill.
Solar flare.
Flare. What's he going to target?
What's going to target?
Is it deflection or is it 20? Distracting drill just makes everything AT4.
Deflection -2.
I'll go with deflection.
Oh, shoot. Just turn that over for now.
Oh, wait, sorry. This one.
Oh, hiding drill.
Yeah.
He turns off hiding drill, which is actually a pretty good idea.
3 life, right? There's no hit effect, right?
No.
Okay, I'm asking questions that I know the answers to with the extra arm on me.
Ain't nothing to it, really. I mean, obviously, I can just take the hit, hope for some endurance, or I can mill 2 and just make sure it's 2.
Just how long I'm debating this. Like I'm embarrassed for me
really
at this point.
Much of a difference here.
Take the hit, you doofus. It's a tiny hit. It has no hit effect. You don't care.
I guess I won't activate a scouting drill. Just take the damage. 1, 2. Okay, would have been a good idea. Fantastic.
Okay, so I take the very minor amount of damage. I'm fine. Excuse me. I lived through that particular attack just fine. It's my action. Heaven knows what I'm going to try to do here, because again, I haven't seen my own hand. I feel like a utter doofus. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Ender 20's power, pay my 3 stages. I'm going to force him to reveal his hand. Woo, he's got a tri-beam. Whoa, he's got some stuffs.
Search for a non-style drill, place it into play.
Yeah, and there she blows. Woo! Look out, drill. Woo! Don't mind me, guys. It's just I recall, now I'm starting to get my memory jogged about how this fight went. And it's going to get so much cheesier over here.
Tien.
Yeah, he's going to use his Tien power, banish the top card of his life deck. And he's going to go ahead and go out and do his thing. Do his search. And I'm just going to stand over there, be all Weasley.
I remember you being a little kid watching the story and being so hurt that Kyle didn't live.
Yeah.
Because that's another movie we
I got
watched
some really hairy
20
arms.
times in our lifetime as kids. Like, just
Okay.
Okay, he's going to grab Tien's Tri-Beam, which is a great choice.
They Live and The Thing way too many times to be just like,
Yeah, we're just talking about how as a kid I really saw Terminator and The Thing and a bunch of other similar R-rated action movies way too young, well into the age of 10.
I'm going to activate the Mastery, gain 2 stages.
I'm going to activate the Mastery. I'm sure I have a drill to bring out. Crashing Drill goes off, makes him mill one, loses one of his black power-ups, goes back over to Andrew. Okay, he's going to go ahead and Tien's prep this mother. He's going to go ahead and destroy the top 2.
Levels. I make that 0 with Lookout Drill for the mill.
Okay, and you activate Lookout Drill as my first time, because you got to budget this out. No matter how much it hurts, you have to just use Lookout Drill first, or else you'll waste its use. So he's going to go ahead and resolve his mill there with Gut Crusher. As you know, when it's destroyed from the top of the life deck, he's going to be able to search out his style drill. And I assume that just means smoothness. No, he's going to get... Is it Observation Drill?
Wait a minute. It's only a little bit of text, right?
It's Racing Drill.
Oh, you can mill the top to negate the activation? Or negate the effect?
Negate it coming into play.
Oh, dang. That was one action too late. Dang. So he can basically start to say no, banhammer to my drills. Neat.
I'll go ahead and activate Tank Barrage. I'll destroy Crashing Drill, makes you mill 1. I'll kill, what the heck is it? Orange Hiding Drill as well.
So I Hiding Drill and Crashing Drill die. As you know, when Crashing Drill leaves play, it makes him mill the top. And I hit him, and my AT is 4 because of Distracting Drill. And I hit him for a heck of a lot with Unstoppable, Unpreventable Tank Barrage. Still a card that either should be banished after use or should have carried a higher cost for destruction. I just don't see any reason it should ever really have existed in its current state. But that's DBZ sometimes. Okay, he's going to throw his Tri-Beam. I'm going to go ahead and make him mill 2 with the deflection. Okay, and he still has his...
This is destroyed regardless of how I choose 2 in my opponent's discard pile, banish them, and gain 2 stages.
Oh, that son of a gun. He's going to go ahead and banish 2 cards from my discard pile upon that card getting milled out, which is pretty great.
Some obvious targets in there.
So I'm going to sense something. I'm going to go ahead and take... I'm going to go ahead and stop this one. He banishes out some sweet stuff. Stop it with Dismissal.
You may shuffle a drill you control into your life deck.
Oh, I bet you he banished Crashing Drill. So I'm going to go... Wow, I really do that? I wouldn't just push in Acquisition Drill? Why the heck wouldn't I? Okay, so I'm going to put in Acquisition Drill and put back out Steady Drill. So you guys realize, despite that whole barrage, I haven't actually been hit. Oh, no! He uses his drill on me. Woo! I got some tunnel vision, all kinds. Didn't realize that he was about to just annihilate me by pushing that drill out of play.
It says, use one of the effect would cause another style
I'm
drill
a
you control
doofus.
to leave play. The drill does not leave play. Destroy the top cards of my life deck. Would that actually prevent that? Because does this say... What? Oh, see, remember this one? When you play it, it's got a continuous. You can activate it, mill the top to... I don't know. Does it hit play? Or does it actually not even hit play? So I couldn't...
Oh, it negates the activation. Didn't even hit play.
What? Oh.
You're playing the drill that would let you...
It's dumb, you guys. It's just me being difficult, as usual. You guys know the one I'm talking about. Well, Master Ocean, that drill right there. Basically, I have the ability to negate a destruction, but the thing is, it never got activated as not being destroyed. It never hit play to leave play. So in my face.
To then activate that.
Why would I have thought this?
You know what I mean?
How rusty could I conceivably have been?
So what does that say again?
So kind of neat, though, if you think about it. I mean, I just want to test out a bunch of instant lightning bolt timings, and
it doesn't negate it. It actually does come into play. It just destroys it once it's here.
Yeah,
I got it. Okay, it's not negating. It's not a sphere for me.
It doesn't.
That's what happened.
It comes into play.
I do.
And then you activate it to...
So, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and destroy the top to go ahead and maintain that energy block, because apparently I'm scared to death of getting tri-beamed.
Can I do anything?
I might be out of actions.
I'll lower your anger 2 levels.
Well, that was dumb of me. I made him lower his anger 2 levels. I guess I was kind of worried about getting to level 2, but why? We're in similar standings despite everything that's went down. If you look at our actual life deck remaining, we're not that far apart. Okay, Andrew's got the action over here.
That's true.
It can't be.
We're going to mill the top.
It is a...
doggone it. A Villainous Visage fell out. I cannot tell you the last time I actually got Villainous Visage to go off.
I think I'm out of stuff to do. I got to pass.
Yeah, I'm out of things to do, apparently. Out of active things to do. I still have one of my blocks in place, which is neat.
Did you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try again.
No! And I actually have to mill this time.
I do mill. Black. I was about to say something awful. Black Double Team fell into his hand. We need to get rid of the awful name I was about to use. I do stop it, but I did mill. So Tri-Beam does not hit me. I have nothing in my hand.
I've done everything I could do, bro.
What am I holding back? I think I just have a drill in my hand. Okay, let's see what Andrew has left here. I think I just have a sphere and a drill in my hand.
As little kids, we used to notice that when they censored the last line of this movie, where Sarah crushes the Terminator to death, we noticed that she, in the censored version, seems to say something really quick in order to cover up your Terminator.
Alright.
So it's like, oh.
Still waiting. Sorry about me and my nonsense. I'm just waiting on Andrew's action.
I gotta pass again, man. Oh, no, you were doing something.
Battle posing.
I'll spare it, sir.
Spear.
Spear to spear, gentlemen.
You stink. So that would have been your top at the time. So wait, no. We did this wrong. Yeah, because you'll actually...
Would I rejuvenate one
You'll actually rejuvenate that
rejuvenate
first.
one, then finish the...
So we just had to mildly make sure we had the right cards on top for the timing purposes, because he would have actually moved one of the ones on top.
Tools, you jerk.
And let's see if he's got a tri-beam going.
Should have used one of the combat enders.
What? A confrontation of my very last card in my hand. Ooh, look at my itty-bitty life deck. Why am I so hurt?
Targeting.
Now, I'm trying to remember this. You gain 3 stages.
Okay, he's going to unleash targeting. Now, you know what? If you guys didn't know already that how this fight ends, would it not seem like I'm on the ropes? Would it not seem like I'm about to just lay down and die?
And have I TN'd yet this combat?
Yes. I made sure, I knew you were doing that one to pull out one of your previous ones.
You're actually right now.
Tri-beam!
Okay,
They got annihilated. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, you stink.
And I keep wanting to call it something else. Alright, I hope no one's listening to this recording. I keep wanting to call Black Double Team Black Mandingo. Alright, and then I take my hit on this one, I mill, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 life cards of damage.
1, 2.
And let's see.
And I'll do it again.
Oh, no, sorry, I did that wrong.
2 for the middle.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of, well.
Dang, look at you go.
Is that for any attack or energies?
Oh, his.
Oh, okay, so I did actually stop it with that one.
Only energies. So that physical is really gonna hurt. I really shouldn't have done that.
So I'm about to take a significant critical damage hit here. The black, it's Black Double Team, is going to go ahead and hit me for 6 life cards. He's going to get the solid crit off it, and it's going to go ahead and let him rejuve, and it's going to let him, there it is. Look at me just lay down and die over here. I take high speed death with that hit. He crits, he gets to use Tien's level 2 effect on the one. Let's see, once he crits, he gets to rejuvenate a targeted card, and then he's going to go ahead and do that.
Rejuve to draw.
He does. Ah, to see, do you try anything useful? Is he gonna about to end my life? Ah, I have so many drills. Checkup drill's about to just get annihilated.
Leave me alone, you knob.
Apparently, I'm protesting. A very good move. All right, he's going to go handle Black Annihilation with hit, and that's 5 life cards.
Prevent all damage.
And it's a styled attack, so he gets to destroy something with Black Perceptive Mastery.
And hit effect.
Raise your anger, and then don't forget to do the Mastery. Come on, Andrew, don't you dare miss it.
Let's get rid of the energy blocker drill.
Oh,
It's a very good choice.
pass again. I think you're out of stuff.
Pass.
Yay!
Combat ends, it goes back over to me, and I weathered one of the hardest combats I've ever had.
I don't like that at all.
Let's see what I got in my hand. I think I saw a orange dismissal.
Declare combat?
Apparently I declare combat. I'm probably going to open up with the Mastery to pull out the energy block drill.
I'm going to go ahead and... oh, jeez.
Well, I don't know what's actually left in the deck per se, considering how low it is.
There's some good choices, but I don't
There's a
think
couple of
any
different
block drill.
options, but really the block drill is probably going to be my very best.
You guys no idea how many Sunday afternoons on a little black and white TV I heard this in mono, glorious mono.
Black and white, damn.
It was 1987, so that's all we had. I will go ahead and use the Mastery. You gain 2 stages, place a...
Okay, and kind of the obvious decision was made. It took me entirely too long to do it. And it goes back
I need
over
2 stages.
to Andrew as his action. First one for the combat.
Look at
Cards in
the...
deck.
Not enough.
Yeah,
1,
look
2,
at me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 life cards left, folks.
Mastery.
Okay, unfortunately, I am forced to consume this card. He hits a Tien Solar Flare, which, upon being destroyed from the deck, rejuvenates itself to the bottom. Places or rejuves, I don't recall.
I thought you meant you destroyed Lookout Drill.
No, sorry.
Oh, stopped it with Lookout Drill.
Throw Tank Barrage, killing Lookout Drill and Acquisition Drill.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, no way. I hit it with an extremely light. I think I'm celebrating too hard. With a very late Tank Barrage. Terrible. So I can't say I won like super clean or anything, but I had a great time, and there was a chance that Andrew could have got me at any time.